Hello and welcome to another hair experiment. How you doing today? So today's experiment is a 30-day one where I wash my hair with a creamy cleanser, not a suds-in or a lather-in shampoo, but a creamy one. But I would like for us to rewind to early 2024 when I braided my hair. I had had the braids in for several weeks, didn't wash it for a long time, but then when I went to wash it, it lathered so much on the first wash. I was so concerned. Here is what I had to say. On this first wash, after not having washed my hair for 8 weeks, after applying all of those products I've just mentioned, look how much lather I'm getting from just the first wash. That is just a little alarming. I need to get a gentler shampoo because apparently this one is doing too good a job on the first wash. That's just a little concerning. So the following week I decided, look, I have to try this shampoo again. I have to make sure that it wasn't just me, it wasn't just in my mind, and I wanted to be able to collect more data. So I used the shampoo again the following week and my hair, look at all this lather. Look, it's not just a lather, right? But my hair was squeaky clean. I like clean hair, but I don't like squeaky clean hair. I wash my hair too often to have squeaky clean hair. Say I wash my hair every 3 weeks or something like that, then squeaky clean hair will be fine because then I'd have that much time for my hair to get coated again with products, with sebum, with yada yada yada. However, if I'm washing my hair every week, like every 5 to 9-ish days, then I don't want my hair squeaky clean every so often. This was what got me thinking. If my hair lathers so much after not shampooing it for so long, then this is not a shampoo that I should use week in, week out. Otherwise, it will cause or speed up the weathering of my hair. So I got this gentle shampoo. It's called the Clever Curl Cleanser. And I decided to do a 30-day experiment with it because that's what I do. I wanted to see how my hair felt when using a gentle shampoo. I wanted to see if that feeling was different from the one I got after using the shampoo I just used to take down my braids. And I wanted to be able to tell how easy it was to use a no lather shampoo, if it was indeed better for my hair, and then to draw an overall conclusion. So here we are on week 1. I have grabbed my shampoo, applied it to my hair, and I am now trying to wash my hair to see, what's the deal? How do I make this work for me? I found that application was a little bumpy. I'm not used to using this kind of shampoo that does not lather. Right? I'm used to lather everywhere, bubbles, suds, everything, the works. So this was a learning curve, which is exactly why I did the experiment, and something that, I maybe could encourage you to do. If you've got a product at home, and you just think it doesn't work for you, it might just mean that you are still in the learning phase of the product and you might need to use it more, and use it intentionally and take notes before you make or draw any kind of conclusion. So here we are, washing. I'm trying to wash my scalp, wash my hair, and get in there because I wanted to both feel that my hair was fine and that my scalp was clean. So I got in there with my fingers and then I started to rinse my hair out. I noticed that my hair was soft, but that was not the goal for week 1. The goal for week 1 was to see if my scalp was clean. And here's the before, what my scalp looked like before I went in with the shampoo. And this is the after. My mind was completely blown. Okay, this thing cleaned my scalp and it didn't, no reactions. My scalp did not get any dirtier in that 1 week. My scalp just felt normal. I'm like, okay, great. So we move on to week 2. In this week, I wore my hair in 2 buns with the middle part, as you just saw. I decided to wash in sections in this week. I thought that it would help me get in there, and see what areas I missed, since it was literally no lather. So I started by wetting and stretching my hair, that's what I like to call it, to loosen my hair up, to get it stretched, and even begin the washing and detangling process here. Yes, water on its own is not sufficient to thoroughly cleanse or clean the hair, particularly if the hair is coated with oil-based products. Water lacks the surfactants needed to effectively remove oils and build up and everything like that. However, water can help wet the hair and rinse away some loose particles and substances. So, like residues and old products that can dissolve in water, those can start to get dissolved. So I spend a good chunk of time wetting my hair. Then I split my hair up, grab my shampoo, apply it to my section, and I start to wash my hair. I am washing, the regular same way I wash my hair every week, but I had two major learnings this week. Number one, because you can't really lather this shampoo in your palms and properly distribute it over your head, I just applied it by painting it onto my section. Number two, I certainly didn't need as much shampoo as I used. I was still treating the shampoo like it was a 2-in-1, shampoo and conditioner thing, and I didn't have to. It is a good detangler. I'm able to work my fingers through my hair. Good detangler. So I just needed to use enough as if it was a gentle shampoo, but not treat it like it was also a conditioner. I would compare the application of this cleanser to applying a conditioner to the hair, but this time focused on the scalp. The consistency, the look, the feel, very much comparable to a regular conditioner, just without the slip, that lubrication that we get that reduces the friction between the hair strands, and that slip that helps us to detangle our hair. Of course, the shampoo is lacking because it is not a conditioner. However, I'm able to work it through my hair beautifully. It lathers, well, not lathers, it creams up, as you can see, and I'm able to work it through my hair and start to remove all of those hairs that are fallen and, go through my hair as I wash my scalp and my hair. The reason that I'm able to go, look, that shampoo is not for my hair at all, is because of how it made my hair feel after one wash, after 8 weeks of not washing my hair. If it was a one wash after 1 week, then I go, oh, okay, my hair's not dirty enough. But after 8 weeks of wearing braids, I had all sorts of things in my hair at that point, right? Including the blow dry milk that I use, the leave-in conditioner that I use, all the creams that the stylers and the braiders used to braid my hair, and all the hairspray and everything you can imagine. I applied some leave-in conditioner and had my hair in the braids, everything, right? For that shampoo to do that to my hair just means that it is not a shampoo I ever want to go back to using. It was just too harsh. Now, comparing this shampoo to that one, the feel I got from using this shampoo, my hair felt so soft. It did not feel conditioned. That's not what I'm referring to. When we use a conditioner and you rinse out your hair, but your hair feels soft. Well, if we use a good conditioner, right? Your hair feels soft, it feels pliable. Maybe, there's still some deposits that the conditioner has left behind in the hair. Just amazing. That's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to clean hair, not squeaky, but not harsh to the feel, not rough to the feel, but pliable. Not conditioned. I'm trying to make that distinction clear. Not conditioned hair, but feels clean, yet not mushy at all. That is a very good feeling. And to know that this shampoo is able to clean my scalp, as we have seen on week 1, amazing, beautiful. Alright, we've moved on to the next section now, and I'm starting to get more confident in my application of this product to my hair. I can wash my hair knowing that my hair will not feel greasy, it will not feel stripped, and this is amazing. Now here's a good tip for you. When you're trying to get into your scalp, if you can, wash in sections, right? But hold your hair up like so, and then get into your scalp with your fingers. You can go use the whole length of your fingers actually, if you can. Otherwise, the pads of your fingers are fine, but I use the whole length of my fingers, to cover a wider area, and just go back and forth and back and forth. But we want to be able to wash our scalp with a good amount of friction, making sure that this shampoo is actually getting everywhere on the scalp. Another tip is applying some water to your section that you are washing. Water helps to distribute the product, whether your shampoo or your conditioner or your styler, whatever it is. Water helps so that we don't use too much of the product, and the product can actually get everywhere on our head, scalp, or hair, right? So if you apply some more shampoo and then just give it a little bit of a massage, you'll see that the product starts to spread across the section, and then maybe we won't need to apply any more product. So applying some water will really help. Also, many of us know this already, but when we are working with hair that looks like ours, very tight, very coily, curly, and all these amazing qualities, we want as much water as possible, because that water, it reduces the combability power. It helps us to detangle our hair and to get in there properly. As we all know, we do not want to be detangling or washing dry hair, so we wash our hair when it's wet and we detangle when it's wet, and hopefully with a conditioner in it. So on wash day, even if you're not washing inside the shower, we want to be able to use as much water as we need, just so that we do not yank through our hair, and the water can help stretch our hair. We can do that ourselves as we are washing our hair. We can do that with our hands, pulling and stretching our hair downwards, but water also helps with that as well, so that we can easily get through our hair without ripping it too much, or at least without fighting with it. So the major learning from week 2 is I do not need as much product as I'm using, because this is not a 2-in-1 product. I can just use it as a shampoo and call it a day. This is what my hair looked like. It was so soft and clean, scalp was clean, and I was happy. Now we are moving on to week 3. Look, I apologize for all of this steam action going on here. This is winter. It is really, really, really cold. And not winter 2025, no, this is winter 2024. So we're talking many, many months ago, because it is currently summer. I live in the southern hemisphere. We have opposite, weathers if you live in the northern hemisphere. So it is currently summer and it was winter then. Everything just made, the cold just made the steam even more steamy. So here we are in week 3. To properly get in there again, I'm thinking I'll be able to get to my scalp more. Because I'm not using a shampoo that lathers, I feel like I need to get in my scalp more and make sure that my fingers are getting everywhere across my scalp. In this week, I paid attention to how my hair felt, not just my scalp. That my scalp is clean, we've established that. But I'm paying attention to my hair, which is the main reason for this experiment. And to my surprise, my hair was soft to the touch. It felt clean, not squeaky clean, definitely not rough. Do you know what I mean? Just rough to the touch. That's how my hair felt with that one shampoo I used that time. So my hair felt clean, it felt good to the touch, and I was really happy with how it felt. It did not feel squeaky clean. In this week, I was able to detangle my hair even more thoroughly with this shampoo. I found out that I was able to, get in there with the shampoo, and I was also able to get a better gauge of how much shampoo to use. I wasn't used to a shampoo, that didn't lather, so I was using too much to begin with. But I reread the instructions and I made my adjustments accordingly, because now this is my 3rd go around using the shampoo. By this 3rd week, we had answered quite a few questions that we went into this experiment with. Number one was did my hair feel any different? My hair felt incredibly soft. It was not limp, from being overly hydrated. If you've ever felt limp hair, you know what I mean. Yet it wasn't parched. It wasn't rough to the touch. It wasn't squeaky clean from being overly stripped, so to speak. My hair felt great. My hair felt great, and I liked that. We also answered the question, how easy is it to use a shampoo? Very difficult learning curve for me, because I'm just so set in my ways, right? That I just felt like, okay, I'm expecting something to happen, but nothing was happening. No bubbles, no lather, nothing, just creaminess. It feels like you're washing your hair with a conditioner, right? But you know that it is not a conditioner. It doesn't have the weight a good conditioner should have, right? It doesn't have the slip, but it has that kind of consistency. And so that big learning curve, very big learning curve there. But by this third week, I was happy, my scalp was happy, my hair was happy. Did not think that I would tick all 3 of those boxes after 3 weeks, because I didn't know how well it would do, how well it will clean my scalp. I thought that would be a struggle, because I thought even if it did clean my hair, what will happen to my scalp? But we've established that my scalp is getting clean. It doesn't feel like it is lacking on any front. My hair is getting clean, and it does not feel stripped. It does not feel mushy or limp. And I just cannot believe that this is happening right now. But this is the end of week 3, and I'm very pleased. Now moving on to week 4. So I'm just showing you a close-up of what my scalp looks like, after a week or so of not having washed my hair, and my hair is dry and everything. And I go in and I start the whole process with my wet and stretch. That's what I call it. Wet my hair, stretch it, and just start to loosen things up. Start to stretch my hair downwards with my palms, as I'm doing right now. Start to loosen things up and begin the washing process here, and the detangling process as well. So washing in terms of whatever is water soluble will start to come off of my hair with the water, right? And starting the detangling process here, because I'm able to now start going in with my fingers and slowly detangle my hair. I'm not detangling, do you know what I mean? But I'm beginning the process here. I detangle when I rinse, when I shampoo, when I condition. It's an ongoing process. That way, I'm not spending too much time chasing an overly detangled hair, because for me, it does not exist. Now, this 4th week was much, much easier. I've said this before, but sometimes I feel like we don't use or trial a product for long enough to determine if it actually works for us. So when conducting your own experiments, or when you are, trialing a new product, consider doing it for a good length of time. Take notes, maybe take photos, write things down, switch things up, but maybe one variable at a time, just so that you can draw more accurate conclusions. That way, you just know that, look, this product does not work for me, and you know why, right? So that's just a tip right there. This week, I actually followed the instructions on the bottle to a T and washed my hair twice, which is what they recommend. I wanted to have a baseline of using it just a one time, doing one wash, rinse, condition, rinse, and then style my hair, because I wanted to decide how well one wash felt on my scalp and my hair compared to the recommended 2 washes. My hair was clean with just one wash. You've seen my scalp, my hair felt clean, and I absolutely liked that. But I will say that part of the reason why my hair and my scalp felt that clean is because I don't necessarily put anything on my scalp throughout the week. But I also style my hair with lightweight stylers, and many of them are water-based. I also spend a good amount of time rinsing out the old product before I shampoo, right? And then I wash my hair often so I don't have much buildup at all. And then I also spend a good amount of time washing my hair and my scalp, like you see me doing here. I get in there and I give it a very good wash with the first wash, right? I'm making sure that the shampoo is on my scalp for a good 2 minutes per section at least, right? Just walking it in there and washing my hair, because I find that if I spend the time that first take, I may not need a second shampoo, just depending on how my hair feels. So a good amount of friction to wash my scalp using my fingers or the pads of my fingers, and a good wash to the length of my hair. So, it is understandable why one wash on many weeks would just be fine for my hair. But this week, after, I did the 2 washes as the bottle recommended, because for the reasons I just mentioned, I wanted to be able to know what was happening. So after doing 2 washes, as expected, the second wash, as you just saw, was a lot creamier. The equivalent of suds, I would imagine, right? More lather means cleaner hair for the most part, right? So I could tell that my hair and my scalp were getting clean. So that was great. Now, I don't know if you know this, but foam, the lather that we get, it does play a crucial role in the cleaning process. However, it doesn't directly participate in actually cleaning the hair, the removal of dirt and oil and all of the buildup on our hair and scalp. However, it does 2 important things. It effectively spreads the detergent over the hair and scalp, and it tells us how much cleaner our hair is. The amount of foam that is produced when shampooing dirty hair is generally less compared to when used on cleaner hair. The dirtier your hair is, the less foam or suds or lather you get. But the cleaner the hair is, the more lather we'll get, because there isn't as much dirt and sebum anymore. So that was the yardstick I was applying to this week. The second wash was creamier because my hair was cleaner, right? I could tell that my scalp was also cleaner. So I thought, right, this is a very good yardstick. The creamier the whole, thin situation was, the cleaner my hair was getting. So 2 washes it is. But we know that the first wash was great. Doing the 1 wash alone was great. And we know that my scalp and my hair were cleaner doing the second shampoo session on wash day. So we know both are excellent, but the second was better. Overall, I have 3 major takeaways from this experiment. Number 1, my hair felt pretty tangled because I was able to begin the detangling process when I started rinsing my hair and when I was shampooing with this creamy cleanser. So that was great. Number 2, if I washed my scalp and my hair with just this creamy cleanser on wash day, that was enough for my hair. Especially because, like I mentioned, I do not use heavy stylers to style my hair. Number 3, shampooing took a lot longer than usual. I was forced to really slow down and intentionally wash my hair. Those instant suds and bubbles everywhere, honestly, they deceived me into thinking that I was properly washing my scalp. I probably wasn't, right? But now that there's no suds, I'm able to get in there with my fingers, use a lot more friction, and, properly wash my hair. Number 4, oh yeah, we have a 4th one. I used to think that a shampoo was good if it lathered well. I felt like I was getting my money's worth, but this isn't the case. Many shampoos contain foaming agents to introduce gas bubbles into the water. The foam functions to spread the detergent over the scalp, but it doesn't necessarily participate in the cleaning. And there we have it, friends. The 4-week experiment is done, and my conclusion is that this should be and is now a part of my wash day routine. So did this creamy cleanser properly clean my hair and my scalp? Yes. Was it easy to use? There was a learning curve, but we got there in the end. How did it make my hair feel? Soft. Soft, not stripped, not rough to the touch. And I absolutely loved that. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye.